Our man BB Shea.
Hey, what's up?
Hello, sir. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Good to have you in here, ready to play the Big Money Celebrity Match game. We have Seth on the line. We have James. We have Chris, and we have Donnie ready to play. They get to choose their match game puzzles, A, B, C, or D, then try to match BB Shea, Chris Demm, and Biggie, and whoever does it best is the winner. Let's get it started. Seth is on the line first and gets to choose A, B, C, or D. Seth, which one would you like?
Let's go with B.
B, it is. Okay, listen closely now, and everybody writes down the best answer they can think of for this. You think of it, and then tell us at the end. Try to match 3 for a perfect score. Tom said, it was weird going to the gangster's house for Christmas. The turkey was stuffed with blank. Think about that.
That's sometimes Biggie will say that when it's International Talk Like a Pirate Day, everybody does the old Long John Silver,
Oh, yeah.
Johnny Depp style of pirate. But in the current world, they're all Eastern Africans.
Yeah. Should be Somali pirates.
Correct. So this is the gangster.
Gangster has also evolved.
It
In the
has.
old days, it was Al Capone.
The Italian.
Now it's Snoopy Dog.
That's a good point. When I think gangster, I always think, the Godfather. Or Al Capone.
Yeah.
But now, you're right, maybe BB Shea.
Yeah.
When you hear gangster, the word, what do you think?
I'm kind of in that group, too. I think Goodfellas.
You do.
But, I think people would think
I know.
Dr. Dre or Tupac or somebody like that.
Well, that never enters my mind, but you're right. That's exactly right. By the way, today is National Drink Wine Day. So Chris Demm, he's a wine
You partaking?
person.
Already have.
He already has. He was at his French lesson last night. Did you know he's taking French lessons, Biggie?
Oh, I almost cussed. Not surprised.
I know. He
Quelle
told us.
surprise.
He told us in the green room recently in Myrtle Beach. He said, I'm taking French lessons. And we all were like, oh, it's so on brand.
Hold on, I think I can hear Biggie laughing from 300 miles away.
Biggie didn't make the trip, but yes, you just listen.
What's that?
Is that the ocean? No.
No.
That's Biggie laughing, cackling 300 miles away. Last night they pop quizzed him. How do you say, like, weekend? How do you say, how do you order this and that?
Yeah.
How's it going? You enjoying it?
I am enjoying it. Yeah, it's a nice group of people. A lot of them are planning trips this year.
Mm-hmm.
We are not, but I just wanted to get better and get more comfortable. The instructor's fantastic. She is very, very good.
You should immerse yourself in it somewhere.
Well, that's what she did. I mean, our instructor grew up in Canada, but nannied in France when she was younger and just learned it.
There, that's how you do it, right? That's how you
There's really no, you can't
that's
get
how you
around
speak
it.
it. Let's go back to the game. Yes. Okay. We're being supportive.
America's best.
We're being supportive.
Why don't you learn Americanese?
That's right. Learn Americanese. I know it bothers me that these Canadian hockey fans are booing our national. I understand why they're doing it.
Yeah, but they
it
got to
bothers
come
me.
play on our
Don't that
turf
fire
now.
you up?
Well, it does fire me up.
Golly.
It's like, man, you don't have to do that. You're booing our national
That's
anthem.
right.
We don't boo your national anthem.
Yes,
Yeah.
they do.
I've never heard the Canadian national anthem booed.
It
Not
happened
one
last
time.
night.
Till now, till they booed ours. Yeah, of course, now we're going to do it.
Yeah,
because
we'll
the-
show them tit for tat.
Well, they did it. They did do it. I don't believe.
Very grown up.
I don't believe on their part. I mean, they booed our national anthem. You don't get away with that.
You wait till Kid Rock writes our new national anthem.
right.
How
Yeah,
dare
yeah,
you to
yeah.
boo
See
that?
if you boo that. Tom said it was weird going to the gangster's house for Christmas. The turkey was stuffed with blank. Seth, what do you say?
Money.
Money.
Good guess. Good one. Biggie.
No, I've been looking for him forever.
Yeah.
Jimmy Hoffa.
Jimmy Hunt.
Oh,
that's great.
good job.
That is
Yeah.
a really good answer, Kristen.
Witnesses.
Witnesses, also good. BB Shea.
I said money.
Boom.
There's a match for you, Seth. We have one as a match. Well done. We go next to James. James, you need at least one to stay in the game. You can have A, C, or D. Which would you like?
Let's go with C.
C it is. Listen closely. Little Rodney Rotten is really rotten. So rotten, in fact, today he tried to flush his blank down the toilet. Think of that. Everybody else write down the answer. I'll tell you something, though, about we're talking about the booing Canadians. This hockey tournament they've got going on sort of for their all-star thing, that's really been effective, I think. People have gotten into it.
Yes.
They care. The players really care.
There's a lot of talks about that becoming something they do with the NBA, too, to revamp, again, the All-Star game.
Because the hockey is getting more attention.
Yes.
I mean, maybe just because there are tensions between the two countries, but
Yeah.
I mean,
It's been good hockey,
They
too,
want to win
apparently.
it. I
Yeah.
mean, and the U.S. and Canada, I believe, are going to play for the championship
Thursday night.
and they want it.
And in Boston.
Oh Lord, they're playing in Boston.
Yeah.
Because in Montreal was where the
Yeah.
anthem got booed.
My cousin was there last night.
Really?
Yeah, she was at the game in Boston last night.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now that, I guess when you look, there's been 1,000 people talking about the NFL and NBA All-Star game, why it's not nearly what it used to be. The players do not care. They don't care if they win. They just don't want to get hurt. They want to show off a little bit. But now when the hockey players care, I think people get into it.
Definitely.
It seems to have.
I did see something interesting that I guess they talked to the NBA players about, like this All-Star game.
Yeah.
And they felt like some of the reason they don't care is there's too many breaks in it.
Yeah, there was too much.
There was
stuff.
too much,
It's a
like,
new
because there was
format.
there was a new
weird.
format, and there was like 4 teams. And they said, and then you got to pause for 10 minutes and give away like a prize or something. And they said, there was no momentum to build.
But if you just do like East versus West, they don't care about that either. They hadn't in a long time.
NBA's in trouble.
You think?
I do. I think there's a lot of stuff there, and that's why they're suddenly scrambling and trying different things.
Different stuff, yeah.
I think load management's finally catching up to them.
Well, I know we're playing the game here, but I saw an interesting article that sort of talked about why this is happening, and it's called ring culture. Because nothing matters in sports except winning a championship.
So they rest.
Nothing else matters.
Well,
who cares if you're an all-star? Who cares? If you're not trying?
Because
who cares about a regular season game?
That's true.
Yeah.
They've
got to be ready in the summer.
That's probably true, and we've sort of set it up that way. And almost every team makes the playoffs. It's not that hard to make the playoffs. It used to be.
That's when you turn it on.
Yeah.
Because people say X player is worthless because he didn't win a ring.
Because he didn't.
X player is this guy's better because he did.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And love him or hate him, when LeBron goes, that's
trouble.
Yeah, that's trouble because he is still the name and the face of the NBA.
Yeah, he is.
And when he retires in a year or two, it's going to be a struggle.
Could you do the country against country? Because are there enough players from foreign countries in the United States playing NBA? Yes,
Definitely.
there are.
Yeah, you could do America versus Canada versus like Europe.
Yeah.
Easily.
Like kind of a Ryder Cup type.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Well, let's get back to the game. Little Rodney Rotten is really rotten. Today, he tried to flush his blank down the toilet. James, what do you say?
His toys.
His toys down the toilets. Biggie.
He said his sister.
Yeah, that's a good one. Sister's very good. Kristen.
His sister.
BB Shea.
Little sister.
No.
Oh, you could have had a perfecto,
rotten.
James. Sorry, that's how rotten he is. Okay, that means that Seth keeps his lead. He has just one. Chris will try to tie him or take the lead with either A or D. Chris, which would you like, A or D?
I'll go with D.
D it is. All right, listen closely. Everybody write down your best answer to this. Larry said, I know how we can strike a blow against the Russians. We can send blank over there to live. Wow. Well, what way are we going to go here? Larry said, I know how we can strike a blow against the Russians. We can send blank over there to live full time. Oh, man. Well, there's a lot of possibilities.
So many options.
There's a lot of options and possibilities here, aren't there?
Oh, do I go known celebrity? House?
What do we have? If they did 4 countries in an NBA playoff as All-Star game, United States, let's say Europe.
Yeah.
Canada?
Definitely Canada.
Who else?
Maybe Australia.
Is there enough from
Yeah,
Australia?
or like Asia, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Europe, Asia, Canada, and America.
That'd be very interesting. wouldn't
There's
it?
a lot of great Canadians in the league right now.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
SGA, he's
he
Canadian.
Canadian?
He is, yes.
I don't believe I knew that.
Yeah,
Did
he's
he-
MVP front runner.
Yeah, he's great. Is SGA? I know you said he's from Canada. Did he play? Where did he play
He went
college?
to Kentucky. Played at Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't. I don't know. You know more about that than I do, for sure. And do you think that would pull it back to? I think so. I think they
Maybe
care.
somebody I saw online yesterday recommended white versus black players,
I
which
just,
I know
I
is
just,
very,
you want to talk about pucker or not?
very controversial.
I just
think we
puckered.
should be saying
Yes.
this.
Oh my God! Can you imagine how I puckered right now? What's I'm whistling. I'm whistling. Over
Yeah.
here, so puckered. White versus
Sucking in air.
Yeah, that would be very controversial, but people would watch it. They really would.
What would the line be on that? I think the black players would favorite.
Well, we do have the Europeans on the whites.
We do. We got Jokic. That's about it.
And
you got Luka.
Yeah, we got Luka and Jokic,
And Alex Caruso,
and that guy.
You got Tyler Hero. He's having a good season.
Dalton Connect.
yes. The guy who Charlotte didn't want.
Okay. Yes. But God, who are they going to cut from the black team?
Yeah,
It's gonna
I
be
know,
all these
right?
guys
Yeah.
who are really good. And we're like
Well,
not
LeBron
playing.
took some time off recently, so
Wow, he's got to to be on the black team.
Definitely.
He's got to be. I can't even talk about this. I'm so
that's
puffed up right now. You've made me very
Wow,
uncomfortable.
the NBA's really going for it.
Gotta do something. Ratings are down, man.
Chris.
I don't see color, but I'm interested.
Wow. I would watch that game. I definitely would. Let's go back to Chris. Larry said, I know how we can strike a blow against the Russians. We can get blank to move there and live permanently. What do you say, Chris?
I'm going to go with the Swifties.
The Swifties. The Swifties to move there. Biggie.
I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. I was just going for the win. Chris Kelly.
How can you not hurt someone's feelings?
It's a game. I'm playing the game.
You don't want to hurt someone's feelings, and
I'm
say
playing the
someone
game.
in the room. No one else would say that. Chris Demm.
The cast of The View. That's a show that the monsters love to hate.
I'm familiar with the show. Boy, and Biggie, that's my best friend talking about, right? That's my best friend, BB Shea.
I know he could still make music in Russia, but I said Kanye.
Kanye. Those are all good answers.
Yeah.
The Swifties did not register. So Seth keeps his lead, and Donnie will be the one man left that can try to take it. Hello, Donnie. How are you?
Good, sir. Hope you are.
Doing well. One match game puzzle left here. You need 1 to tie, 2 to win. On this date in 1952, Irving Brickelmeyer became the first man ever to cross a carpenter's picket line. On that same date, later in the day, Mr. Brickelmeyer became the first man ever to swallow a blank. That's a long one. I'll do it again. Okay. On this date in 1952, Irving Brickelmeyer became the first man ever to cross a carpenter's picket line. On that same date, later in the day, Mr. Brickelmeyer became the first man ever to swallow a blank. 1 ties it, Donnie. 2 wins it. If you don't get a match, then Seth is the winner. All right, everybody's in here. Everybody's in. Okay, Donnie, one more time. On this date in 1952, Irving Brickelmeyer became the first man ever to cross a carpenter's picket line. On that same date, later in the day, Mr. Brickelmeyer became the first man ever to swallow a blank. Donnie, what do you say?
How about a hammer?
A hammer. Okay, that's a good answer. 1 ties it, 2 wins it. Biggie.
Hammer.
We have a tie game as of right now. Will Chris Demm give Donnie the win?
Stop. Hammer time.
Wow. There it is.
That's a win.
BB Shea.
Wood screw.
You went wood screw.
Yeah. Somebody drag him over here. Yeah, get the wood screws out. Don't we have anything a little more violent?
The 3/8 inches? No, the 3/5. We'll show him.
I was going to make him swallow this hammer. Forget the hammers. Get the wood screws. It'll be harder to pass.
Phillips?
Nah, regular. It's going to tear his intestines up. Okay.
I see what you're going for. That'd be that'd be horrible. Good answers. Good answers. That's it. We'll play tomorrow here.